Hi, everybody. It's Tristan here from Evolve EdTech, and welcome back to another episode as part of our series exploring the amazing tools of School AI. If you haven't gone and checked out our previous videos as part of this series, we really encourage you to head over to the Evolve EdTech YouTube channel and check those out today. And whilst you're there, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel as well as like this video so that you can help other people find our content and continue to motivate us to create videos to support you with your EdTech journeys and adventures. Today, we're going to go and explore another fantastic AI tool in School AI that will be really useful for you if you have students who come from other language backgrounds compared to your native speaking language. So maybe you have some EALD students, so English, or students with additional languages or dialects. You can now support them in the classroom thanks to School AI. So just like we always do, make sure that you are logged into School AI, just like I am right here on my screen that you can see being mirrored. So what we're going to do is we are going to go through and have a look at all of these tools, and then we're going to head down to the text translator tool. That's the one that we're looking at today. And this is where we can convert text from one language to another in mere moments, thanks to the assistance of AI. So we're going to head over and we're going to find the text translator tool. This is the tool that we're going to explore today. And this allows you to convert text from one language to another in mere moments, thanks to the power and assistance of AI. So let's hit our generate button and let's open up our tool that we're going to test and demonstrate for you today. So all we need to do to use this tool is two simple things. We're going to copy and paste the original text into the box there called original text. And then we're going to identify the language that we're going to translate that original text into, okay? That simple. So I'm going to head over to another wonderful AI-powered tool known as Twee. All right. If you've used Twee before, Twee is really great at being able to provide you with the transcript of videos from places like YouTube. So here I have a video from TED Ed called What Makes a Hero, looking at this idea of the hero's journey and that monomyth. So it has taken all of the information from that video and it has compiled a transcript for me. So I'm going to pop this one and I'm going to copy this one, Control C or Command C if you're using an Apple device. And then I'm going to head back to School AI. I'm going to Control V that text into our original text box, because that's the text that I would like the AI to use and to generate and translate that into another language. Now, the one thing that I do not like about this particular tool is that you actually have to type the name of the language in. So you actually need to know what the language is. You need to spell it correctly if it's a particular language that you aren't familiar with. So it is one downfall. Rather than having a list of languages, you actually have to type that language in then. But let's say that maybe I have some students that might need some information to be translated into, let's test it with French. So I would type in French, hit the purple generate button, and wait for the magic to begin. So it will generate that, and then it will translate that original text into French. How great is that? So now if I have some students whose native language is French, I can give this to them so that they can access this content. They can be part of the lesson, all right? They're not feeling challenged by having to read a different language or connect with a different language. They can have some success by accessing a text in their native preferred language. How cool is that? So simple, so easy. And just like all of the other amazing tools from School AI, we have all of our editing functions up the top. And again, if we highlight our text, we highlight any particular sections, we can head up here to the purple AI tools button and we can change and we can manipulate and modify those pieces of text or information or prompts that we have as part of that original text for whatever purpose we would like. How cool, how easy, and how simple is that to be able to cater for students who may have additional dialects or languages that they may use in our classrooms. So amazing. All right, I'm going to head just back to our text translator dashboard here. So you just remember that when we head into our tools, so I'm going to go right back to the tools dashboard. When we go and we head down to our tool, we can see how many documents or how many resources we have created with that particular tool. So you can see here on my screen, okay, that I have created 4 documents when it comes to the text translator. And if I click on that, it's going to show me those 4 documents that I have created. So I created a few last night when I was just doing a little bit of experimentation. So the first one that I created down the bottom here is actually in Mandarin. My prompt was literally some text about Shakespeare and the Elizabethan era, and it has translated it into that text in Mandarin there. I'm not going to guarantee that it has translated it perfectly because I definitely do not speak that language, but it might provide you with a starting point so that you can use this with your students in class. So how great is that? All right, I had another go. This time we have another French example, but this time I actually went and took one of the activities from one of the worksheets that we have created in one of our previous videos, and I popped that into the translator, and I got that to translate that into French. So you can create those worksheets using SchoolAI, and then you can translate those into other languages. So simple, so easy. The third example that I managed to whip up for us to have a look at today is, again, I have just taken that same text that we have just previously looked at, which was one of our worksheet examples. And this time, I think I popped this one into Danish. So I have asked the AI in SchoolAI to translate that text into Danish. So it's really simple to be able to create differentiated activities, resources, worksheets for students who may be from additional or other language backgrounds compared to what you are natively teaching within your classrooms. So if you're an English-speaking country, you may have students who are Spanish, French. You may have a whole range of students who come from other backgrounds, refugees, migrants. So how about we support them by using this text translator to provide them with a little bit of comfort, a little bit of information, text, resources, or worksheets that they're going to be familiar with so that they can have some success as they start to learn the brand new language that you might be exploring within your classroom. So another fantastic, simple tool from SchoolAI that could make all the difference for those students in your classrooms. So I encourage you to go and test it out, see what you can come up with, and see how you can use this in your classroom today. Well, that is the text translator, another fantastic tool from SchoolAI. Go and check it out. And while you're there, make sure that you also go and check out all of those other wonderful tools. And you can go and explore some of those other wonderful tools by checking out the other videos as part of this series. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us for this video looking at the text translator in SchoolAI. I think you'll love it, and I think it will be really beneficial and helpful for you in your classroom. Anyway, my name is Tristan. Thank you so much for joining us again, and we can't wait to see you again in our next video coming very soon. Until then, everybody, stay safe.